Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Advancement Center, to the world beyond magic and miracles, the world beyond technology, a magical world. So I'm just seeing the photo of the clouds that I used for the invitation for today. It brought the feeling that I was experiencing, especially after Robert and Simeon's broadcast on this past Saturday, of space, of giving space for those beings to come in, whether they're the little ones, whether they're the ones that are here that we can't see yet, and especially space for that special one that you have a connection to, that was expressed in the most beautiful way. It left me so happy and excited about every moment to come. I've always had a feeling that there was a special one. And it's funny how in this world you can so easily connect that with your partner here in the physical, which could be, but it's not. It's not needed for your happiness. It's another external circumstance, because everything is here. We have it all. And the number of times I've had that experience when I'm alone, especially when I'm walking in the woods by myself, it seems to be when that being has become very present for me, where it feels like they're right next to me. And the sensations are often even physical, like this, I'm not quite sure the words to describe it, but you feel, it's like the tingles of excitement. And to have it spoken about, to have it brought to the foreground again, made it so real for me. Because you know the mind, and you know the experience of being here in physical form. It has been so easy to be distracted and so easy to judge yourself for things that may seem abnormal by somebody else's standard. But it's a standard that's been set, created here and set by someone else or others, that's not real. So to be in this position now, where all of those old standards and structures that have either been imposed on us or we have imposed on ourselves, to watch them and feel them melting away, so that everything that we knew when we came here can start to be alive in such a way that every day is another amazing day to play. It's like when you've been doing something for so many years, it becomes habit. And sometimes those habits can be a little bit challenging to step past. But no worries. Because once again, we've been given this amazing gift that's allowing us, through a kind of permission, to see what we've always seen, but we had to cover up and we had to grow up, or whatever words were put to it, to say that that doesn't exist. So now we all know this beautiful world of magic and miracles that we've always lived in. And the tools of magic and miracles are more present for us than ever. The enhancements that we've been given continually, and especially recently, are so big that the ease with which we can find ourselves using magic and miracles every day, even moment to moment, is pretty incredible. And of course, there's that fantastic thing called the happy switch, which is so interestingly the power that gives humanity each and every one their life back and beyond. Because as each and every being, in their own way, in their own time, slowly wakes up to the simplicity of this amazing power that they hold for themselves and for the world. Because each one as they awake or reawake and discover how simple it is to be the one who's driving their own car, flying their own spaceship, running their own life. It's about time. It's really what we came here for. So despite how things may look in this insane world at the moment, we've been given so much to keep stepping beyond it, to keep moving our perspective out and away to this place where you're not grabbed by those things that could distract you or cause you reaction, or they'll try, They still try. But it's really fun to play with the incredible experience of stepping way out, way beyond this small physical body, stepping into that magnificent, gloriously beautiful, powerful self that is each and every one of us. And each and every one who steps into their own self, out into their own self, you support the next one and the next one and the next one to do the same. The sense of safety and security is so important to all of us. And in your stepping out, in your safety and your security, you transmit that to everyone so they can feel safe doing the same in their own lives. And it's such an amazing thing to sit here every week and speak using words to express these things. But it's more than words. It's always beyond words. But there is still an aspect of, as one sits here and waits for the next word to come through, because that's the experience for me. It's such an honor to be able to sit here with you where we've all come to this place of more and more comfort, confidence, perhaps, trust. That everything will come through in a way that is enhancing and uplifting to all of you and to everyone and everything beyond the scope of this broadcast through a computer screen. And it's pretty amazing if you think about it. How with absolutely no idea in my mind of what I'm going to present or say or share, how something always comes through. And most of the time, I really am not even aware of what's come through until someone, after the broadcast especially, our amazing family that comes together and shares feedback. It's magic when you have really no idea of what's happening, if that makes any sense. That's good if it doesn't make any sense. And I love how the birds have this incredible way in each and every one of our broadcasts of coming in at just the right moment, as an exclamation point to something just said, as a laugh, it's just the timing is always impeccable and makes me smile and giggle, because this is how connected we are to nature, whether it's the animals or the trees or the wind. It's absolutely magic. And it's so easy to connect with this being of yours to other beings. So many forms, whether they're here in physical form or not, when you're out in nature. As long as I can remember, I've always felt most at home out in nature, in the trees or hiking, or it doesn't matter where. It could be in the desert. There's something so powerful. There's this feeling that is beyond description, of immensity, and at the same time, spaciousness. With this space, you're free to go to these places I've been speaking of and connect with these beings, because there's no outside influence that's trying to distract you or pull you in a certain way. There's no agendas out there in nature. And I am just seeing in this moment the melting away of agendas for humanity. The only one would be turning your happy switch on. And that would be it. So may you experience this infinite world of new possibilities, of your new life, of the new world that is opening up right now like a lotus flower. It's magnificent. The petals are elegant, and I don't know if an actual physical lotus flower has scent, but in this one, the scents are beautiful, and everyone will experience their own. It is not necessarily one scent or one color that's the same for everyone. It will be different depending on you and your perspective and your presence. So we have a lot to look forward to in this moment and the next and the next. And thank you for joining us here today. It's always an honor to be with each and every one of you. Because the connection that we have is magical. So once again, with great joy, I want to wish everyone a perfect life, perfect health, and an incredibly magic future. Thank you.